here we are again. Now, I've had a few people ask me, what is my must-have gear to take when I'm out filming, especially when I'm out filming by myself. You're out solo. How do you film yourself? What gear do you use to do that? With your iPhone, or an Android for that matter, but I use an iPhone, so I gear my gear a little more specifically for that. So if you want to know what gear I consider I must have, stick around. Well, the first piece of equipment that you need, not included in the 4, but you need your phone with you. I use the iPhone 14 Pro. I am starting to look at some of these new iPhones coming out, and I'll be curious about what the next generation will bring for us. But in the meantime, the iPhone 14 Pro works brilliant for me. Now, I can do some filming and photo work without any special gear. I just need this. I can use the in-camera app. It works brilliant. You can use other apps as well. So if you want to create that epic kind of selfie, I love that one, or you're trying to do some video, here I'm on a ride and I'm holding the camera steady, so the ride is actually working almost like a gimbal, and I'm getting really cool panning effect while I was on that ride. And if you're wondering what that ride is, it's Living with the Land at Walt Disney World Epcot Center. I absolutely love that ride. Oh wait, if you're new to the channel, my name's Michael. Subscribe so you're aware when I post new videos like this. Hit that bell. It'll let you know when I create some new epic content for you. Let's get into what I carry with me as a must-have. Now, the iPhone is great. The audio, not the greatest and really subjected to a lot of wind noise. So how do I solve that? With this little gadget right here. Now, I'm going to put links to all the stuff I'm going to show you down below so you can check the gear out in more detail. A microphone. So this is a better microphone for your phone. Comes in a case, it recharges the units. It has 2 microphones and the part that connects to your phone. I absolutely love this. It also comes with dead cats, so you can kill that wind noise that the iPhone is so subjected to because of where the microphones are. You've seen a lot of video probably where the wind is just a howling. These microphones take care of that. So if you're out in windy conditions, you can knock it out brilliantly, but it works great. Just plugs into the bottom. You can even use it with your gimbal. You just offset your phone a bit, and I've shown that in videos in the past. So check out that link for a full look at that and my opinion and reviews on it. But you already guessed, I really like it. Works great, so I can improve my audio, because there's nothing worse than bad audio. Speaking of which, I hope this audio is okay. All right, let's look at our next thing that I think is a must-have when I'm out and about. Remember, I'm filming solo all the time. So what do I need? I need a tripod. This is the new one. It is the Craft Geek Just Tap Magnetic, and it works great. I'm really happy with this. And bonus, it comes with a remote control. So I can set this up way over there and I can control it with the microphone. I think that is awesome because I need that ability to get away from the camera. So I'm not holding the camera like this, so you always see part of my arm in the video. Not the greatest. This allows me to separate myself from the phone so I can do my dancing, I can do my TikToking, my Instagramming, whatever I need to do, because I can get away from the unit and I can be hands-free. So this for me, and it packs down small. It goes into my backpack, which is awesome. So let me just set that one down. Now, another thing that I absolutely love taking with me, and again, it's a must-have for me, that is a gimbal. They can be any gimbal. Gimbals give you stable footage, gimbals give you special effects. I happen to use the Hohem M7. Again, link down below for a full look at that. Any gimbal is better than no gimbal because of the extra special features and stuff. Now, one of the things I love, the lapses. You can do a time lapse. Now, you don't need a gimbal to do a time lapse. You can do it without. But a motion lapse, that is awesome. I love the way it kind of pans across. You can set different points, up, down, wherever you want, and you can have a moving time lapse, which is awesome. Then another really cool effect in the lapse, how about a hyperlapse, where you're out running around, you've got the stable footage because you're on a gimbal, and you can create some really fun, awesome hyperlapses. So those are just a few of the features that a gimbal gives. other than just stable footage. So that's another thing that's a go-to for me. And honestly, the gimbal isn't much bigger than this at all. It doesn't carry or doesn't weigh that much, so it's not that bad to carry around. But it gives you all the extra features. And with the HOEM7, it has the detachable screen, so I can have the gimbal way over there and I can remote control it over here. I can object track, I can do a bunch of stuff, and I'm away from the gimbal. And that is key to me because I film solo. So I don't want to be tied having to hold on to something all the time or depend on someone trying to film me. So this gear is really geared to me filming solo by myself. Now the last thing, well, I do have a bonus thing for you in a minute, but the other thing, this is all electronic gear. Electronic gear runs off batteries. What happens? Batteries die. Now I can charge my iPhone from the HOEM gimbal. Brilliant, love that. But what happens if my gimbal starts dying or my microphone starts dying? I need the ability to charge it. So what do? I simply take a battery bank with me. One or two of these fits in the backpack, not a problem. I now have the ability to recharge all my equipment. So if I'm driving from one spot to another spot, I can charge it up while I'm driving. If I've got two of these with me, I can be charging my gimbal and my phone or the microphone, whatever. But this is a must-have for me. Now, I would love to know what is a must-have for you while you're out filming with your smartphone, whether it's an Android or an iPhone. What do you find as a must-have when you're out and about filming? Put it down below in the comments. I would love to see what equipment that you're using and classing as a must-have, because that is my must-have. Now, a bonus piece that I do have for you, because I use the iPhone, and remember I said about the remote control, I get away from the tripod, the gimbal, the little screen, I can get away from the gimbal. Well, I can get away from my smartphone as well, because it's the iPhone. iPhone's way over there. Apple Watch. I can use my Apple Watch as a monitor to see where I am. Oh no, gotta move over a little bit. And not just where I am within the frame, but I can take a photo and I can start and stop my video. So I can have my phone set up over there, get all prettied up, looking good for you guys, hit record, and then start my video. I always have this with me, so it's a must-have because it's with me and I need to know what time it is other than what's on my phone. But it allows me to, again, that solo aspect, to be able to monitor myself and control my smartphone from a distance, which I think is awesome. Anyways, I don't want to get into babbling too much. I am very prone to doing that. I just wanted to let you guys know that is what I consider my must-have. Curious to know what your must-have is when you're out filming. And I'm not just talking about for YouTube. I'm talking about holidays. You know, you go on vacation, doing stuff for the family, pool party, whatever. What gear is your must-have when you're doing some of this stuff? Anyways, that's it for this one. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you're aware when I post new videos like this. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out. So, until the next time.